Welcome. Let's explore a structured approach to understanding Microsoft Azure, as illustrated by this learning hierarchy. This visual represents a recommended pathway for building your knowledge effectively, starting with the essentials and progressing towards more specialized areas. The foundation of this hierarchy, shown as the broad base level, involves grasping fundamental cloud computing concepts. This means understanding what cloud computing is, its benefits, different service models like IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, and deployment models such as public, private, and hybrid clouds. This initial stage provides the necessary context for understanding any cloud platform, including Azure. Building upon that foundation, the middle layer focuses on gaining familiarity with Azure's main offerings. This involves exploring the core services Azure provides, such as compute services for running applications, storage solutions for data, networking capabilities to connect resources, and database services. Understanding these key components is crucial for knowing how Azure can be used to build and manage solutions. Finally, the top level addresses learning Azure's regulatory frameworks. This encompasses understanding aspects like security, privacy, compliance, and trust within the Azure environment. It involves learning about Azure's tools and features for governance, managing costs, and ensuring solutions meet industry standards and regulations. Mastering this layer is vital for deploying and managing applications responsibly and securely in the cloud. This hierarchical approach ensures a logical progression, starting with general cloud principles, moving to platform-specific services, and concluding with governance and compliance. Following this structure helps build a comprehensive and practical understanding of Microsoft Azure from the ground up. That structured learning path, moving from cloud fundamentals through Azure services to governance, provides an excellent foundation. Now let's see how this knowledge maps directly onto the official Microsoft Azure Fundamentals certification, the AZ-900 exam, as illustrated by this topic distribution. This visual breaks down the weighting of the core knowledge areas you'll need to demonstrate proficiency in. You can see the exam is divided into 3 distinct domains, mirroring the learning hierarchy. The first domain, described cloud concepts, focuses on fundamental principles and models, accounting for 27.5% of the exam's score. This aligns with the foundational base layer we discussed earlier. The largest segment, weighted at 37.5%, is describe Azure architecture and services. This section dives into the core Azure infrastructure and its specific offerings, reflecting the crucial middle layer of understanding the platform itself. Finally, describe Azure management and governance, which covers essential tools and compliance frameworks corresponding to the top layer, makes up a significant 32.5%. Technically, these domains assess your grasp of different facets of Azure. Cloud Concepts tests foundational knowledge like service and deployment models. Architecture and Services evaluates your understanding of specific Azure resources like compute, storage, networking, and databases. Management and Governance probes your knowledge of Azure's features for security, privacy, compliance, cost management, and service-level agreements, critical for responsible cloud usage. Understanding this distribution is practically vital for anyone preparing for the AZ-900 certification. It clearly signals the importance placed not only on foundational theory but heavily on comprehending Azure's specific capabilities and the mechanisms for managing them securely and efficiently. This weighting helps prioritize study efforts, ensuring focus aligns with exam expectations and real-world application needs. In essence, the AZ-900 exam structure, as visualized here, validates the learning approach we outlined. It confirms that a comprehensive understanding requires mastering the basics, delving deep into Azure's services, and appreciating the critical role of governance and management in the cloud environment.